All right, bet it went through. We live. So my boy Moon, he ain't been here in like a long time with your business. I actually had to take a break from podcasting and collabing. Had technical issues and stuff on my end. But we live right now on YouTube. That's my thing now. Instead of just recording, I just go automatically live with my podcast. Yo, Moon, you here? Bree, you here?
Yes.
I'm here.
All right. I finna say how folks been. Well,
Well, this year so far, I know when the last time was I on? It was a while ago.
yeah,
But that 2020 year was horrible. So, 2022 so far has been a little bit, well, actually much better. I mean, bullshit still occurring sadly throughout the world, but you know, compared to 2020, I feel much better.
what about you, Bree?
Um, it's going pretty well. Um, can't really complain too much. How you doing?
Uh, Working, really. Friday through Sunday. This is what I'm doing. Podcasting, talking, ranting. You know. I was gonna say last time you was here, Moon. I think it was like, was it 2020 or 2021? It was one of them.
It was definitely one of them.
It was one of them.
I want to say it was 2020. Like, I kind of want to say it was. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely remember it was a while ago.
Yeah,
Happy to be back though.
I was trying to get Joso to come back, but she had something to do, so I told her and two other people who was here before with us. Don't worry
Mhm.
about it, cause I'm gonna always throw a part two. You already know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw a part two, cause I just like everybody to promote their stuff, talk about their
Their
business.
work is beautiful too. I love Joso sunglasses.
Yeah, I had bought some. I had bought some for my
And the ones
girl.
with the crystals are so pretty.
Joso got a smooth like $50 out of me. I ain't gonna lie.
Period. That's right.
um, so how everybody business doing? How do you been treating y'all business? How like what's new?
I wish they didn't stop them stimulus checks.
But nah, facts though.
Yeah, that's big facts. Um,
All right, I'm back. Fuck them stimulus checks. Some shit just make you pay them back in taxes. I couldn't do that.
feel like business is okay. I'm kind of low key taking a break on it. Because I'm trying to rebrand my business. I want to go more green on my packaging and make stuff more biodegradable. Um, stuff like that.
So you really focusing on like rebranding just overall?
hmm
'Cause, I know you mentioned before that you do candles.
Yeah, I
And
sell candles that have like either rose petals on them, but majority of them have crystals that would typically match the color of the scent.
yeah,
If that makes sense, the fragrance. And sometimes I do like limited edition candles that are like Disney themed or they're just very unique, like a gumball machine or like in seashells for like the Little Mermaid. But I've also branched into selling crystals, like actual crystals alone by themselves. So that's nice too.
oh wait, it's fake crystals out here. Listen,
Huh.
I ain't.
Nay, there's fake everything out here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen,
Um,
I don't know how you could fake a crystal, but that's something new. That's something.
actually, with borax.
You said borax.
Mm-hmm.
That's that,
Um,
that's what it's called.
yeah, it's like a laundry cleaner, and you could like dip it onto like one of those little. I don't know what they're called, but pipe cleaners, the little bendy ones that are colorful. You can make like arts and crafts with them, and you like dip them in borax and water, and you let them harden over a few days, and they turn into like crystals. And sometimes people will buy rocks or they'll get glass and shape it into crystals and then paint it, like stained glass it and make it look like actual crystals, but it's not.
I was gonna say, dang, that sounds a little far, but that's interesting though. I thought you were just only doing the candle thing, but I've been seeing a lot of people get into crystals.
I used to do only candles. I also would put my upcycled furniture on there, like furniture I upcycled. But it's been a minute since I put like a table or something on there. Um, so then I was just going through things, you know. Um, I wanted more people to see what the earth is given to us, and I feel like crystals would be the best way to show that. Along, if it's my earthy theme that I'm trying to go for with the biodegradable stuff, so I thought it would be nice.
Sammy, you there? Okay, bro, just stop talking.
I think his show messed up again. You know how sometimes in the middle of the talking it cuts out.
Probably.
Wake
Just give
up.
us a minute, y'all. We got some technical difficulties.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, shoot.
How you been, though, Big Meech?
Been chilling, you know what I'm saying? I just came back from my cousin's. We
Yeah, about
just
to help
chilled
us
over
with your
there.
people.
Hmm?
No, I was just about to ask you how was it with your peoples.
Oh, yeah, it was good, man. Just chilled over there for a bit. Been a minute since I was over the house, probably about like a month, with work and shit and trying to find just the energy to go over there on the weekends. So, but yeah, we're definitely going. I'm gonna be over there more frequently, and definitely gonna start recording more podcast episodes with them throughout the summer. Yeah, definitely got a plan for that.
Yeah.
I also figured out my schedule for the fall semester since I'm gonna go back to school, so I can fucking get this degree over with. You know what I'm saying?
What you trying to get? What are
Currently
really
trying
studying
to.
for?
I'm getting my bachelor's in communication.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking gotta get a these in town jobs ain't cutting it. Gotta get something like with money. You know what I'm saying?
International. I'm back, but my mic had cut out.
Like good. But yeah, I got my schedule for that situated. Uh, the way it's looking, if everything goes right, I should be done by spring of 2024, which I'm hoping like I stay on course with that so I can hopefully try to get done faster. But if not, spring of 2024, that'd be fine with me.
Shit, that's dope. Honestly, if you finish that early, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because I did my stuff because I need 120 credits to graduate. I already got 81, so I just need 39 more credits. So, and I did take a semester off this spring to just work, so I'm feeling motivated back to getting back into school. Like I said, bro, like shoot, gotta get a job that making real money out here, man.
Nah,
Shit.
facts. Shit, I just found out. I forgot to tell you on vlog. I just found out how to get us get the whole podcast onto Spotify. Cause I think I was telling you before Meech that I didn't want to just stay on one platform, so I
Oh
was
no, no,
gonna
no. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah
That's how it is with my podcast with Anchor. It's not just on like the Anchor app. It's on like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Like it's with the whole the RSS thing. Uh, you're able to if you can get it. You're able to get the go ahead. You're able to distribute the podcast throughout like multiple platforms.
okay bad. I found out how to do it with Spotify, so I was just gonna do YouTube, Spotify, but I was gonna upload
Yeah,
it on like certain days. But
yeah, yeah.
what else for the ask? Moon, you still here? Or you stepped away for real quick?
I'm still here.
All right. So how your business been booming? I know you got some good merchandise. You do the whole 10. I already know how you get down.
So far, things are going like it's going constant. It's definitely a little bit lower than it was last year, thanks to, the virus and then the lack of stimulus checks. But it's like I don't want to like, complain and be like, oh, well, sales are not as high as they were when you're still making sales. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I am definitely in a place right now where I'm happy with it. Just I wish things were better overall for most people. Sadly, it's like a time period for most people where it's like how can I say? Many people don't even know where their next food is gonna come from, so they're like kind of like holding on to the money that they do have. And I definitely understand that because if it's like if if money is short, I don't want people spending their last on jewelry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want somebody doing anything like that. But to answer the question, yes, things are going good. Just ready to start just adding some new little work that I'm working on. I can't wait to unveil everything.
I often say any new things you're gonna add to the lineup, or you feel like you just gonna upgrade some of the product.
Mm. At the moment, I just kind of okay. I started doing a little more streaming with my video games more.
Yeah.
So I just was working on a way to incorporate gaming into my brand as well. So that was just like the newest thing I brought to the website was some desk mats and some mouse pads with
Awesome.
like my graphic design art on it. So that was like my way of bringing my love of gaming to my business.
I need to check that out. That shit. That sounds cool as hell. I didn't
They
even.
even have one. It's like a little. It has the LED colors on it, so it's like you plug it into your computer and it has little rainbow colors.
For the mouse pad or
The desk mat.
the desk
It's
mat.
like a right. It's around the border of it, and then in the
Oh,
middle, it's one of the designs. I want to say I used this design in like 2019. I did this kind of holographic color. I called it Moon Hollow at the time, but I kind of took that design because I still love it, but I don't use it for my business anymore. But I still love the design, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna incorporate it into this like aspect.
okay, okay. That's dope. Like adding, because last time we talked, you had you were doing your custom jewelry. You had crystals. You
Hmm.
also had the stickers that you were doing for your for your
Yes,
brand. I know you had a lot of stuff, but the desk mat and that's cool. That's
it's
tough.
just my way of like one thing I do love is just incorporating different things I love into my brand. So like I love working with crystals. That's why I have Crystal Corner. Love making jewelry, so that's kind of like my main thing. That's what like Moonwave Atelier. That's the whole making jewelry. That's the main thing. I love gaming, so that's Moonwave Eternal Gaming. That's a little section. And then I also love doing graphic design, so that kind of goes into my sticker area. So it's just like just incorporating different things I love into my creations.
Listen, I need to start doing that. Since this gonna be a brand, well, we're gonna be a little bit of everything.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna be a
That's
little bit of
that's how
everything.
I like it. It's like there's I'm like, there's many facets of who I am. So it's just I love to add all of that in without it just being like, also you only do jewelry. That's one part of myself, but that's that's not all my creativity only is. Like, I also like doing this and then I love this. And it's just different little different things. And I do plan on looking into other aspects, I've wanted to try. Okay, this kind of like a little secret thingy, but I do want to learn. Really, really, really would love to learn how to make these. It's like these little melts. You put it inside of like a little. It's like an electric heater. It's almost like a candle, but it's a cube, and they call
Yeah,
it melts. I would love to learn how to do those. Just kind of explore my creativity and see where it takes me.
I know what you're talking about. It's this candle shop that sell candles, incense. Um,
Ooh, that
it's a
I want to learn
different.
how to make that
They got the little cute the things you're talking
incense.
about. They got the oils that you could burn. They got all that.
Mm,
So I know what you're talking about. That's dope. Cause I think I told you last time I'm a candle dude. Like I sit down and I just burn candles and chill.
yes.
Like it don't matter what it is. So
See,
that's
candles and incense. That's me.
yeah. So that's dope. Hey, but
I would love to learn how to roll incense sticks.
I had listen. I had to calm down with incense. I was buying too many. Like so, I slowed down on buying candles and all that, especially because I was getting mine from either the little mom and pop shop I was just talking about, or
Mm.
Bath and Body Works. But they occasionally they'll send me coupons in the mail or something. So I like so I'd be like fuck it and use it. Like why
When
not?
the fire alarms start going off, that's when you know you're going too far with it.
Yeah, for real.
I'll
That's
never
that.
forget. One time I was burning an incense and that happened.
Any what is this? I was gonna say your breeze there.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was gonna say so with your business, right? What's the direction that you really trying to take it? Like in a longevity.
Honestly, I want to go to where I'm making a decent, how I say it, enough a month with my sales that I can continue to stay at home with my son and homeschool him eventually, or even save enough to move on into my food truck plan. So I have different goals I want to hit, but my main one is just to make enough to stay home with my son and be there for him when he needs me.
That's I feel it. Especially if you want to
Yeah.
just keep everything. I wouldn't say so convenient, but I would say organized in a way. I'll say organized.
Mhm.
Um, another thing, it kind of slipped my mind earlier. If you could, because I'm gonna come back to the food truck thing in a little bit, but I'm gonna get this off my mind
Mhm.
real quick. So,
Okay.
what's some what's some new things that you feel like you could add to your business that it could make it? I wouldn't say stand out, but give it like some oomph or some flavor to it.
Um. So when I first started my business, it used to be like a mental health type of business, and I would try to hold on. Let me quiet my son real quick. I would try to get things on my stop that would help people be able to cope with their mental health. to find other directions than like drinking or smoking. Help them explore, So eventually, I want to get back into that and find more ways that are also really convenient price wise. So I want to bring that back. Also, I want to do car air fresheners. I've been thinking about that a lot too.
Hey,
The
listen,
one with the Orbeez in it.
you need to release us from the shackles of the black ice car instant.
Yeah,
Listen,
for sure.
every new car got the black ice instant in the car. I'm telling you.
So that's something I do want to work on. Probably more this summer is like getting that car air fresheners out. Something else I want to do. I had also thought about the wax melts, but I don't know.
I was gonna say like now that I think about it, either one of y'all can answer this question, but how y'all be making these candles? I'm genuinely curious. Like genuinely.
And there's different ways. Like you could put it in a microwave, you could put it in the stove,
Then you tell
stuff
me
like that.
I can make a candle in the microwave.
Yeah, you just melt the wax. There's certain type of wax. Not every wax you can melt.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but there's certain waxes that are better for you to melt in the microwave that they recommend in the microwave if you're gonna do it in the microwave. So just melt it down. Sometimes it takes like a minute, 40 seconds, depends on how good your microwave is. Add the fragrance and just put it into the container that you need to. Obviously with the wick already in it, but
Man, my microwave gonna blow the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is. I'm gonna forget that I'm even doing candles and that shit gonna blow up. But nah, that's dope though. I didn't know that you could even put. I didn't even know you could even do that with candles. Put the wax in the microwave and listen. I would have never thought of nothing like that at all.
You just don't want to overdo it on the temperature. You gotta watch the temperature when you do that.
So how do you make yours?
I did mine in the microwave.
Oh, okay, shit.
Mhm. I like to do it in a microwave because it gives me time to do other things and not really have to worry about it. Because I know it's a set time, so I'm not constantly watching the stove, making sure it doesn't burn and stuff like that. Um, so during that like minute 40 seconds, minute 50, I'm putting like multiple wicks in the containers. I'm getting the fragrances ready,
So
packaging ready, maybe. It all depends.
so with the wicks, right? Is
hmm
is it like mandatory that you gotta also coat them in wax, or is it like depending on what kind of material the wick you're using?
I personally don't coat mine in wax.
Oh, okay.
I just pour the wax in after I set it up. I don't know if that makes it burn better or not.
No,
Um,
because I was asking because I got a few. I got a few candles that got the wax coating on them, and then some that
hmm
it's just a wick. So
Yeah, I
so
don't know.
so that's why
I
I was
use
asking.
Eco Wicks though, so I don't.
You say
I
eco
never
wick?
thought. hmm
You gotta put me on. I don't know what I don't know what that is.
It's like a more eco-friendly type of wick compared to the other ones. So like the smoke isn't going to be as harmful compared to others and stuff like that.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's more organic.
Listen, I didn't have a few candles where I done lit it and like 15 minutes in I'm coughing. I'm like, God damn. Like
I No, that happened to me too. I had gotten a Bath and Body Works candle, and like the smoke was black like immediately. I had gotten it for Christmas, and I was like, damn. But that's just kind of crazy. I never expected that to happen.
Listen, I
But
was
you also have to make sure if you're getting candles, you got to trim the wick a little bit. It's really important.
okay. Listen,
Hmm.
I'm enjoying all these little tips and tricks. Like I honestly didn't know. I'm just a candle buyer. I never knew that you could do this, that, and the third with a candle. Never knew.
Yeah, because if you don't trim it, um, not only can it like cause more. Okay, so if you don't trim it, you might cause a house fire. Like it's more likely that you will. And also, if you don't trim it, sometimes when you're inhaling like that bad smoke, you can develop like slimy black stuff inside your nostrils.
Well,
It's really
damn.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't know that. Now I know. Trim the wick.
Mm-hmm.
Trim the wick. Um. Oh yeah. The other question. So besides your candle business and you getting into crystals and making everything just aesthetically pleasing and smelling good, what got you into wanting to do a food truck? Because you're the first person that came on here and talked about a food truck business.
I used to be a pastry chef, so I like to cook.
You say you used to be a pastry
Um,
chef?
hmm
Okay, okay. I thought I heard it
Before
wrong.
my son was born, yeah. So, I always wanted to own like my own restaurant, but I know things come with steps, and even if a step is small, it's still a step in the right direction. So rather than just going headfirst and getting a restaurant, um, I wanted to start off with a food truck. Um, maybe eventually maybe get multiples, leave them near like truck stops and stuff like that. Just something small to start off with. So I know that I can run something like a business in the food industry. Like if I can't run a food truck, then I doubt I can run like a catering business, or maybe I could do a catering business first. I don't know. But I doubt I could run like a restaurant if I can't do a food truck. So it's like a testing, testing myself, my recipes, my time schedule with my son, stuff like that.
Okay, but I didn't know that. I done found out something new. Candles, pastry chef. Listen, nigga, a super mom. Uh,
Yeah, trying.
Moon. My boy, Moon. So, how screaming been?
Streaming has been very, very fun. The only hard part is just trying to stay, I guess, consistent with it. Because sometimes I mostly just stream when I feel like playing the game, like, because one of my friends told me that they actually like watching gameplays. So I was like, you know what? Okay. And they asked to watch me play. So I said, okay, this is kind of like our way to play together whenever I'm playing the game. But
Uh-huh.
when I do stream, it's usually on like the weekends. So I just try to do it mostly on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then around, I have to say CP time, color people time, because I'd be late. So I'll say something like 9 o'clock, and then probably hop on it around 10ish. I don't know. I just don't. I don't take it that serious, but I do love it. It's fun, and I do love whenever random people like stumble across my stream and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, you're so funny," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And then it's like meeting other or this another one when it's a multiplayer game and someone who I was playing with will find my stream and be like, "Hey, I was just playing with you," and then I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And then I love whenever there's like harmony in the gaming community like that.
Listen, I used to have that experience as well. I kind of slowed down on streaming, especially with games, cause at the time, I was super inconsistent, like super inconsistent. So it didn't even line up
Right. I feel
properly with my
like
schedule how I want it to.
right. Too much consistency. I know it's important, but at times it kind of make it feel like a job instead of fun.
Yeah, that too.
And I'm like, oh no, I don't want it to feel like work. I just want it to be like, even with my business, I don't create on a schedule. Like I haven't put out a new bracelet in how long? I was like, they got bracelets. Like, how whenever you say, oh, I want some food from the store, and they're like, we got some food in the house. That's how I'm
Ha!
like, I got some bracelets on the website. I ain't about to be, putting out. No, no, I take my time. But yeah. So me and consistency and like schedules have a awkward relationship because schedules are good, and having that um like sticking to a schedule is very important. But then again, at times it kind of make it feel like a job, and that's the one thing I don't want my small business feeling like work. So it's like I have to work with it a certain way. I made compromises. Packaging and shipping. That's my only schedule. So far all I have to do is on Wednesday print labels, Thursday ship it out. That's my little schedule, and everything else I just kind of let happen as my feelings and my mood take place. So it's just my way of keeping it from feeling like work.
True. Listen, that's why even with my podcasting, I don't try to do it every single. I just got my set days. Do my set days. I'm not going past my
Hmm.
set days. Whatever I gotta say, I save it for my set days and leave it as that. Cause I already know you try to make this an everyday thing, and it's just too much. It's too much. And then at the end of the day, it's me and my two co-hosts. So we really make stuff move, and I'm not trying to go outside schedule because we kind of agreed on schedule. Last thing I want to be is I would say an inconvenient. The last thing.
I
Oh man.
definitely feel that.
But
Also, I hate having to work with social media. Like, only social media I like at the moment is Twitter. That's the only one I actually have fun on. But Instagram, they
yeah,
changed so much. They used to be fun. Facebook, irritating now.
I don't even get on Facebook. That's for the old folk.
Only reason I have one is because, you know how on Instagram, when you see like products on photos and it has that where you could click it and it kind of take you directly to the website through the picture?
Yeah.
To have that on Instagram, you have to also have a Facebook account for your business, so it like kind of all works in one.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know Facebook had all that, but I'm gonna still stay out there. I'm gonna still stay
Oh,
out there.
Facebook is boring.
Nah, listen, Facebook, the
I
the,
have
the
not fun on
savage
Twitter.
ass. You want to see any and everything? Go to Facebook. But I'm gonna let you want. People do be forgetting that Twitter will let you know the world is ending before the world actually ends. So
Yeah, Twitter is a tough crowd. Like I always tell people, if you can make it on Twitter, you can make it anywhere. Because people on Twitter can be mean. So if they like really like your work, they really like you are doing something good.
facts. Um, I had a few more things on my mind before I had to pack it up. Um, my phone buzzing. I ain't worried about it. Uh, I'm gonna come back to you more. Yo, Bree, if you here, because you probably stepped away
Yeah.
for a moment. All right, cause this your first time here. Last business podcast, I asked everybody this important question: how do you handle your customers? Because we already know we got rude customers.
I don't have rude customers.
Oh, you don't? Oh, listen, you the lucky
Mm-mm.
one.
No, I've never had anyone like be rude, leave a bad review. Um, I know like sometimes like a candle would come in like cracked or something, but they know it's not me. And usually they tell me I get reimbursed by the post office, and I usually just send them a new one out. Unless it was like a limited edition one, then I'll let them choose like 2 candles off the site, and I'll send them like a free crystal or something like that to make up for it, and they're content with that.
Oh, okay. That's not. Hey, listen, because everybody not fortunate. Some people got the. Where's my package at? What's
Mm-hmm.
going on? Send me my money back. So I already know. But
Now, if I'm running late on the package, I usually communicate with them, so they usually keep it really respectful. Nobody's been mean yet. I get that's a lucky thing because I do see some people who have like really rude customers like that. Like when I watch TikToks and stuff like that.
do y'all be
Um,
promoting through TikTok? 'Cause I know TikTok people get booming like real
excuse me.
quick.
Um, I used to, but I've been taking a break because I don't want to brand now, and I'm not finished rebranding yet. Because the main thing I'm trying to focus on is my packing peanuts and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to make them from home, from scratch, so I don't have to buy them and have them shipped because that kind of ruins my green thumb that I'm trying to keep in. Don't want that.
But I often say trust the process, believe in the process. This whole rebranding thing is, trust me, it's ain't easy. Like from
Mm-mm.
Gas Moon, from the first time he was on the podcast to now, it's completely different. Before I could even go live, like my computer was on something like, hey, you could just strictly record and that's it. And I was like, all right. So everything take a minute, a while to rebrand, even add new stuff. So I understand. I wish well for both y'all businesses.
Thank
Honestly,
you. Wish well for your podcast.
um, y'all just let me know when y'all got some, good candles, unlimited candles. I'll buy.
I got an unlimited one, or unlimited one, limited edition. Um, I have 2 more coming out. I don't know if you'll be interested in this Pocahontas one that I got right now.
Pocahontas one.
Um, yeah, it's
Hey, listen,
Pocahontas inspired. It has like a little hummingbird that was on there.
hey,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you would have had the what it is that my daughter into, if you'd had the little Moana, that's what it's called, Moana, or
oh,
or
Moana.
or the Latin one, the girl from the Latin. Listen, I would have bought no problem.
Jasmine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Jasmine.
haven't made those yet.
Yeah,
I kind of switched from. Okay, so Pocahontas and Merida are my last princess candles for now because I kind of want to switch into the villains. So my next candle is going to be Ursula, and then I have a candle set with 6 candles in like a little container that holds them. That should be nice on like a table or something, or like a console that goes behind your couch, something like that. Um, Other than that, it's the regular ones. By the way, my shop is Samada Shops on Miria, or you guys might call it Mariah. I don't know.
Mariah.
But yeah, the Black Amazon,
Oh,
Black owned
oh, oh.
Amazon.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
listen. I'm finding out new things. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
They're
called.
goaded.
You said it's called
Really good for Black owned businesses to start off with.
Mariah.
Mm-hmm. The site is free, so they're not really charging a percentage
What's the
of
what's
your
the website?
sales. Hmm?
I said, what's the website? I could pull it up right now. What's the website?
Is Miria, MIIRIYA.com. And then my shop on there is called Samada Shops, SAMADA Shops. So you'll find all the candles there. The crystals are on there. I have the healing properties listed for the crystals. I'm gonna update the weights on them tonight. I gotta weigh them out, but it's all on there. If y'all wanna check it out.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this browser.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that. But that's dope. I kind of stumbled. I kind of stumbled upon a gold mine with candles, and I'm running low now because some of them I either gave out or I just threw them away. I'm be honest. Some of them I threw them away because I burnt them. I was like, yeah, this smell kind of off. I don't want this. I just
I respect that.
so I threw it away. Um, uh, I hate the fact that I'm on a tight schedule tonight, but I'm gonna definitely have a part two. I'm gonna definitely have Moon. I definitely want you back. I'm gonna have a Joso in here as well. I want at least two more people because I don't want it like overly crowded. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna add two more people. Bree, you want to join? You want to join in on the part two? Because what I was gonna
Yeah, I
do,
will.
what I was gonna do is
Mm-hmm.
I want to have about five or six, 5 or 6 people in here, and we just
Mm-hmm.
talk, chill. Because the few people I did invite, unfortunately, they didn't know how to use Discord at all. So I just told them, don't worry about it. I'm having a part two, a part two, anyways, and that's what we're gonna get into.
I felt that because I didn't know how to use Discord at first. The first time I was on the stream, I did not know how to use it, but I've been learning. So now I'm happy to know how to click into the proper voice channel.
Oh, I need a huge favor from y'all. Whenever y'all get a chance, send me the links to either y'all websites or
Mm-hmm.
the websites to y'all businesses so I could put it in the description. So anybody that watch or just skim it through, if they're interested, I want them to click on the website.
May I also add something, Sammy?
Huh?
I said, may I also add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, it kind of make me blush a little bit. But I got crystal sex products coming out. Um, specifically like butt plugs. So, not the whole crystal, depending on which one, but they'll be stainless steel with like the crystal outsides. So, if y'all are interested in that, it'll be on my site soon also.
Listen, coming soon. Listen, you hear people coming soon. If you're interested, listen. If you're interested in crystals, candles, we got the two head honchos right here.
Period.
Then later down the line, if y'all want some pastries, y'all already know who to hit up.
Mm-hmm.
We got my girl Bree on the side.
And
Oh,
yeah, for sure. If you hit me up, I'll definitely ship out ship some of them out.
most definitely. Listen, I'm a tap in. Don't worry about it. The link to your businesses. Moon, also send me the link to your you use Twitch or you on a different website for your streaming.
I definitely use Twitch. Also, if anyone has a black-owned business and want to send me your business cards to feature in my packaging, definitely, hit me up about that. Always looking to add more and more people's. It's the business card promo. So like, you send me all of your business cards at least, cuz it takes too much time to send it back and forth. So at least like 100 and then I'll feature them in my packaging.
Okay, bet. Oh, it also for businesses, podcasts, anything related, for anybody out here starting up a business, please have a QR code, cause you never know who you bump into. Never know. Make you get your own personalized QR code. So sometimes people y'all having a conversation, blah blah blah. Oh here, scan. Full business popped up, everything. Easy access. Just in case you don't have a business card with you. I do recommend. That's how a few people came across my podcast. I either have my QR code, because I got a QR code case on my phone. So sometimes I just let people just scan the QR code. Or if not, I just tell them my channel name and boom, they'll be there. But
Great advice.
yeah, listen, it saved me a lot of I would say a lot of slack with the QR code, and it came clutch for me plenty times. I can honestly say. And then another thing, I think Moon, me and you talked about this a while back. If you're going to invest into your business, right? This for anybody that's listening or that's in here. For your business, do it in increments. Never, and I mean never, throw everything into your business at one time because you honestly don't know. Always portion yourself out.
That's
Always.
fact.
Because at the same time, the last thing you want to do is you invest everything you have into your business and you don't have nothing to fall back on. Don't dig your own grave. Don't. That's for anybody
Mm.
that's listening and that's in here at the moment. Also, believe in the process. A lot of us is not over the night pop stars. So we got to really believe in the process, make things work. I know some of us out here is either rebranding, we just took everything off our website to add new product, whether it's for a season, holidays, what we personally want to see and want people to get at the moment. That's fine. Just stay consistent, stay humble through the process. Also, one last advice, Moon. You talked about this last podcast that me and you had with me, you, Joso, and everybody else. For anybody that's listening, Moon will tell you, don't get outrageous with these discounts. You still want your profit.
Oh, can I add one more thing? A
Yeah,
little thing.
yeah. Go ahead.
When okay, everything that Simi said, all of that. And when things are going good for your business and you're making a lot of sales and you're making all this money and you're on top, save most of that money because ebb and flow is real. You could be making 2,000 or 3,000 in January and that could drop to 500 or 200 in February. So, always, if you can, save when you're doing really good. So when days do get short and when, like, money does become like, sales aren't coming in as plentiful as they used to, you have something to lay back on for your bills.
Facts. That's factual.
You also want to do the research and make sure you're not selling yourself too short. Because you don't want to. I used to do that. Like my candles used to be $10 and I wasn't making enough for my products to get replenished. So I didn't do the correct math, but no, I doubled the price. People are still buying because if people aren't going to buy because your price is, then they're just not the perfect customer for you, and that's okay. Because
Yeah.
somebody's going to know your worth and they're going to buy your product regardless.
Preach.
Facts.
Yes.
Also, another thing. Bree just touched on this about selling yourself short. For anybody that's listening, when you buy these products for your business, whatever you say, for instance, right? Everything that you need for your business, product wise, is 170. When you invest 170 into your product, regardless of what it is, you need to make point 0.5 back or two times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just listen. That's simple math. We learned this in school. It don't matter if it's $110, $90, $80, whatever amount that you invest into your business. It need to be a 0.5 back or 2 times. Because if you try to go for 3 times, you're selling. You're overselling. You're overdoing your prices. Then that's gonna turn people off. So say for instance, Moon, for example, say Moon spend on a bundle of stickers altogether like 30 something dollars. What he needs to make back isn't $30 again. Because we're not charging $1 per sticker. We're not gonna do that. We still human being at a day. We need to make a living. So if I spend $30 on stickers to put my logo on my stickers to add it on to my product, or if you just want to buy stickers to support the business, I'm going to. If I spend 30, I'll be honest with you, I'm making at least $65, $70 back off stickers, and that's keeping it bare minimum.
That's true. Because if your business doesn't have the proper income, a lot of times people mess up by making only enough to pay for supplies. People got bills, food,
It,
like stuff isn't cheap.
exactly. So never, and I mean, and this is for anybody, never sell yourself short. So I'm happy that Bree brought this up. Don't sell yourself short. If you got to do your research, do your research. If you know what you're doing, at the end of the day, do not aim for the moon on something that costs $12. Listen, if this costs $12, I might upsell it to 15. I'm being honest. Especially if I bought 27. I'm not even gonna get into math, but if I bought 27 items of the same product and they usually go for 12, I'm gonna upsell it $3. 27 times 15, you're gonna make a profit.
Also, Sammy,
Huh?
also I feel like it's a difference when it comes to like pricing is a hard one to do, but I feel if it's something that they actually made, it's like a whole different
Oh yeah, that's a
ballpark to it,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's a whole different thing. Then that's something.
That's a whole different one. Cause like
Yeah,
if somebody buy it already made, like how Brie makes her make their candles.
yeah,
Like if somebody buy candles already made and resell it, if they do that for like triple the price, I could see that kind of being like, looked at, frowned upon. But when
oh yeah,
someone actually takes the time to hand make it, I feel their price is like no matter how it's justified when they like, actually handmade it.
yeah. So, like prime example. So with Bree, right? Like you said, she handmade all her candles, right?
Yeah. So
I, I,
they could
I
charge
can't, I
however
can't,
much they want.
I can't even imagine how much she spent on products. Cause everybody have their own how they like to critique their work, how it want to be done. So I can only imagine. So say for instance, Bree, how much it is for one of your candles that's not limited?
To make,
Yeah, just to make a one that's just not limited. Cause I know you do got your limited candles.
um, that's around like $8
Okay,
if I do it right.
okay. So if she
You
do it
know,
right,
mhm.
the candle is $8, right?
Yeah,
And then your limited one is how much?
between like 35 to 60, depending on what it is.
So
My regular ones are 20.
your regular ones is 20,
Mm-hmm.
and then your limited ones is you said 35,
Mm-hmm. 35 to 60.
35 to 60. So
Mm-hmm.
a basic candle, we're gonna make it simple. A basic candle is $20.
Mm-hmm.
Limited is roughly around 35, 60. Say all together, for instance, I make I spent, I would say, $200 on product. I don't know actually how much candle wax and all of this go for. I'm pretty sure it go for a lot if you order them by bundles and stuff like that. But say altogether, roughly, your all your products came up to 200. So at the end of the day, you're not losing out. $20, $20 for regular candles, 35, $60 for limited.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a good month, say if I have a good 3 months, consistent selling at a steady pace, you're $200 in products at in those couple months is gonna be nothing to you because you already made double back.
Right.
Especially if people is grabbing limited candles and regular candles at the same time, or if they just order one of this one and limited here, limited here, reg, you know, you already made double back.
Well,
So that's good. I would say that's a understandable, a good reasonable price for handmade candles.
actually, my supply cost is really close to 200. So
You said it's
when
close.
yeah, it's pretty close to 200.
Okay.
So if I sell 10 candles, then I make back my supply sales, and then everything after that is profit.
Yeah, that's revenue.
Um, because I make 8 ounce candles for the most part. Sometimes they may be bigger, sometimes they're smaller, but so in 10 pounds, I get 20 candles. You know,
Yeah,
so I make back. You know, I still get back what I need to buy more. That's including like all the fragrances, the crystals, the wax, and then even then, um, containers or whatever I find at the thrift store that I get inspiration from to make like my limited edition candles. So
hey,
I still
listen,
make all that back. That's including the limited edition stuff too, not just my regular candles.
that's dope.
Hmm.
That's dope. Because you're making revenue. At the end of the day, you making supply money, you living money, and whatever your emergency money. So
X. You
yeah,
know, and also on tips about businesses, it's very important to get your LLC.
yeah,
Not only
yeah, that
because,
too.
like, you know, like there's multiple reasons. For one, tax purposes, because whatever you make for your business, you don't want personally taxed because how they do business tax and how they do personal tax is completely different. And you could get a lot more write offs with your business that can decrease how much you're going to be giving back to the government, anyways. But then, on terms of wholesale and getting more products from people, um, wholesaling is a lot cheaper when you buy the products that you need, which is why my supply costs decreased and I was able to spend more on the limited edition stuff that I wanted instead of out of my own pocket. So it's really important to get that.
Hey, free game.
I had mine and I actually got it dissolved. Well, it was a long story though.
And
I
also,
definitely feel if your company has any risk, it's very, very important to have it. Because then, if anything does happen and you get sued, they won't be able to touch your personal assets, just the LLC.
that too. Um, and what was I going to say also, just because you live in a certain state doesn't mean that you have to get your LLC in that state. Um, I would like shop around and see the rules. but I live in California, but my LLC was made in Kentucky because it's a lot cheaper. And the annual fee is a lot cheaper. So you just shop around. I think states like, um, don't quote me on it, but I think like Wisconsin, you could do like that whole process online. And I don't think they have an annual fee. Or if they did, it was really, really cheap. So
For the
I'll keep
for
that in
the
mind too.
for the LLC in Wisconsin.
Hmm?
For the you said for the LLC in Wisconsin, you don't think it's
I don't think there's an annual fee, but I might be
annual fee.
mistaken, or that it was really cheap. But
Shit, it's Wisconsin.
mine's not in the state. That's why if you look at a lot of businesses, their their LLCs are usually registered to different states than where their factory is.
Man, yo. Y'all better get your LLC in Wisconsin. What listen, what be honest with you, what's in
Do your
Wisconsin?
research. Not
Li-
shit's in Wisconsin.
Listen,
Cheese?
I was finna say cheese. Like what the fuck? Like nigga, that annual fee finna be cheap as hell. You finna be paying $2 for an annual fee.
Hmm. So definitely get that. It's really good to have. Also, your name is Moon, right?
Moon
Is that
here?
his name?
Moon, you here?
Moon?
Yeah, Moon.
Oh, Enrique.
Yeah, well,
Enrique?
yeah.
What kind of jewelry do you make?
Mostly um full gemstone with metals or some elastic. Right now,
Okay.
I recently stopped doing. I used to do gold fill, but then I switched to solid gold just because I didn't have enough room to do all of it. So I said now I just do 14 karat gold, sterling silver, and that's kind of on my. Mm, I try to break my jewelry up into different price tiers so it could be more accessible. So the sterling silver and the 14 karat gold, that's at the like. I think the sterling silver starts at 700 and up, and the gold is 1,000 and up. Then the stainless steel is kind of like the mid range, so that's like the 2 to 3 area, and then the elastics kind of work around the 100 area. I don't really want them any higher than maybe 150 ish. Then my
Okay.
crystals, they started around $2 to $3, so that's like whenever someone tell me, "Oh well, is there anything that I can get?" You know, like if the jewelry is too expensive, I definitely have the crystals and stickers, but mostly bracelets, necklaces, earrings, stuff of that nature.
Okay. We should network a little bit in terms of crystals.
Definitely. And if you
Hmm.
have any business cards, you're definitely welcome to send them.
Okay, yeah, you could do the same. I'll put them in my packaging. But
Don't forget the QR code. Make y'all QR
yeah, I
code.
know.
Do
I'm
you
about
have
to
a
start making my business cards from
They
home.
even
So
they even put on the website.
Do you have anyone you recommend? Like is it a particular website or
Matter of fact,
for a website,
like for the QR code?
um, it's a good question.
I see they have
I put
one. They have many different ones. That's why I was wondering if Simi had one. They recommend.
I got mine. What it was? The ones I got mine made with the website called VistaPrint.com.
Oh, okay.
Them,
Thank you.
they they they
Yes.
they do good business, and what it was, I can't remember the other one, but that's the one I made mine with. They do they help me, and I do the one with the business card, with the whole business card, and then the QR code on it, and then the actual just QR code. Uh, But what else would I say? Oh, yeah. Um, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you made all of this jewelry, man. I knew that you made. What, the last time I remember was the bracelets, right?
Mhm.
I believe. I think that was the last thing you was telling me about that you were making the bracelets. But I didn't know you had all of it. Listen, you might become a jeweler, my boy.
Yes, yes. I think the reason I make bracelets the most because that's just one of my favorite ones to wear. Necklaces, I do love them as well. I just need to pick up the pace on the earrings. I was moving furniture lately, so that's why I haven't been creating as much.
Listen, you made jade earrings. Yeah, yeah,
Jade is such a beautiful gem, especially when it's in that kind of pale green variant.
yeah.
I
That one.
love like that like Burma jade.
Oh yeah. But
That's just a tough one to find natural.
what I was gonna say?
And when
Oh
you
yeah.
do find it natural, ooh,
What?
lucky, lucky.
Cause I was gonna wrap it up with us. But Moon, Bree, don't forget to send me all your links so I can promote it in the description. So, like I told you, anybody who see it, I want them to click on it. I just want them to, especially just I want everybody to get exposure. Like I was saying, some months back, Moon. I want everybody to get exposure. Everybody get the love and credit that they deserve, especially the time and the effort that y'all put into y'all products. So don't forget. Make sure y'all send me
So
the
if you can
links.
send me the link to
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
stream
Oh
so I can
yeah.
promote that on my page.
I'll send it to. I'll
Yeah,
send it
me
to.
too.
I'll send it to your DM. I'll send it to your DM. I'll definitely do that. Um, what's that? I'm getting confused. Oh, but
Thanks for having me, though.
hey, listen,
Appreciate it.
y'all welcome. Listen, anytime y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Listen, it don't have to be a black business podcast. It don't. If y'all just want to come on, chill, talk, y'all can.
Say less.
Anytime. We talk. Listen, we literally talk about any and everything. Literally.
Okay.
But
You said what time is part two? Or when are you doing part two?
um, oh, before we go, let me let everybody know who's watching because I actually got to schedule it. But y'all already said y'all wanted to come back. I'm gonna have y'all
Yes.
back. I'm gonna have two more people come back as well because they couldn't make it because they forgot how to work Discord for some reason. But hey, it's technical sometimes. Uh, what else I was gonna say? Matter of fact, not this week. I mean, not next week, but the week after that. That's when I'm gonna have part two, and I'm gonna do it on Sunday because that's just the best day.
Okay, but
So not this week. That's coming up. The following one, and we're gonna do it again on Sunday.
like, is that like the 29th?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we're gonna be in here. Besides my two co-hosts, it's gonna be about 5 or 6 of us, roughly. The people already asked. People already got their spot booked. They got their spot booked. So I'm gonna let them come through.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you then.
Most definitely. Don't forget to send me the links. On I'm gonna
Got
say
you.
matter of fact, I'm gonna send both of y'all the link so y'all can promote it, and I'm gonna put all y'all business thing related in the description. So I got y'all.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
All right, see y'all next time.